Okay, now to save on space, gotta pause that. Gotta pause this as well. Oh, 1 like. Nice. Hey, Rakam, what's going on? Wait, let me see if I can put this on a better view. There we go. And it says that I'm live. I should feel like I should probably put it up here. Good, you? I'm doing good. Just got off of a podcast. And I was like, it was for another person's channel, but I asked to put it on my channel as well. So I started a little bit late, because I was editing it, and I was like, man, should I? Let me exit Steam. I was thinking, should I upload it, render it? But I was like, nah, I gotta. Reaper Sage, yo, how are you, fam? I'm doing good, doing good. Just got off a podcast, and I was like, should I render it? I was like, oh snap, it's 5 already. I want to try out this new time zone, streaming in this time zone. Not time zone, but this block, if I, for lack of a better word, you know. Your setup is amazing. Is amazing. Thank you. I tried to experiment a little bit to see which would be like the best setup. I was looking at how other people set up their vertical lives, and I was just copying what I thought was aesthetically pleasing. The reason why I have this camera right here is to just do this, to have like a little bit more interactivity for when people are just like looking at it from a bird's eye view. How much is your drawing pad? I got this one for like $200, I believe. It's like one of Yuji's newer ones. I think it's pretty good, but to be honest, I think it scratches a little bit more than usual. But I work on my tablet like 24/7, so it's gonna see some wear and tear, just like everything. You know what they say? They don't make them like they used to. But this is honestly still working. This is still fine, as long as you just don't work in like direct light. You won't notice it much. But it's good. It does what you need to do, and that's for me. That's what I need. That's all I need. Well, how about you? Exactly. Like, can you draw? Yes. Can I? Does your display work? 99%. Yeah, that's great. Good. I can get this done. And I finally made a better setup for streaming vertically, on both vertically and horizontally. I thought it was because my computer was bad. It was just that I was encoding with my CPU instead of my GPU. And now it just runs better all around the board. So I was just like testing things out. And it's been pretty good. It's been pretty fun. And I was like, maybe I should get back on the horse of just working on this. And I gotta look at a reference of Travis a little bit. Is this another story? Yeah, this is Purgatory Academy. It's about heaven, hell, and having 4 years to decide. I'm gonna be working on like 7 pages of this one, and then I'm moving on to. Oh wow, I did this on the wrong layer, huh? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do 7 pages of this one, and then I'm gonna do 7 pages of Let's Go Metal Hero, and then after that, I got a thumbnail. Purgatory Cat. I gotta put thumbnail. Let's Go Metal Hero, and no, Just a Reaper and Chimera Island. But I'm gonna do that when I'm on like vacation, because I don't need a tablet for those two specifically. But that's just me. That's just me. Wait, let me see if I can make the texture hard for this one. Yeah, just keeping everybody up in the loop. Nice, man. Thank you. I'm working on 4 stories at the time, but I think when I'm on break, I want to try out writing a visual novel. BRB gang, but eat up the work. Keep up the work. Thank you, thank you. I can't read or does eat up the work. uh, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I shall keep up the work. Like when in the podcast I was in, it really some of the things that the questions or the concerns that was raised, it really made me think. Even though I didn't fully agree, some things were it echoes in my mind a little bit. 4 stories, you're a hardworking man. Thank you, thank you. I like to see if I can do um what I can. I like to see like to do what I can, you know. But something he did say that was very interesting is that if I do catch wind of this, I might get people who only follow me for one thing and they get impatient that I'm giving all of my series equal attention instead of just focusing and finishing one thing. Your limits? No, I don't really think about it as my limits because I thoroughly enjoy working like this. Like wait, I need to look at a picture of Travis. It's been a while. I gotta get the last time I drew him to get a good visual reference because it's always like this. When I rotate, I'm like, okay, what are some of the best examples that I like of him? And once I get into the groove, I'm like, all right, that's cool. And I'm not drawing him a lot this chapter at all. It's mostly just drawing. Whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, you're back into it. What's up? What's up, Rang? What is up, Rang? Yeah, but it really make me think. It's not really a thing about limits, but it's a thing about what will the audience tolerate when it comes to how much work I'm putting into what I make. You know? It's like if but it is something to think about, a bridge to cross when I get there. That's the best way I can think about it. But nobody. Oh yeah, and also following the philosophy of the best quality assurance is when people start complaining, and no one's really complained about the speed of having a piece of work finished. And honestly, I don't think I've ever had anybody say you need to get this done faster. You know? Hold up. It would be. I would like to be like you. In what way? Like sometimes I don't even want to be like me. Like it's sometimes I'm like, if I was more obedient or if I was like less tunnel visioned, I would probably be in a different position in life. But I don't know if I would be happier. I just wouldn't. I probably wouldn't be the same guy. You know? No, man, you're fast and very good. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, he doesn't have eyes like that. Like, you love what you do, and you're good at your work, and like this. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm really glad that I'm doing this too. Like that I've finally found a way to reach people. I found a way to reach people. Doing what I love to do, talking and drawing. It's and just not just drawing anything, just drawing stories that really connect to me, and I hope that it connects to the readers as well. But I think everybody's gonna see the podcast tomorrow. That's when I plan on uploading it. Like I don't think on Coffee's end he's not gonna upload it until like Monday. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm already done with the editing portion. I guess I'm just a fast. I guess I'm just a fast worker. And plus, I need to like slow it down with. I feel like I need to slow it down with the editing as well. That's why I'm drawing. That's why I'm uploading like once a day. If yeah, once a day on like every vertical of YouTube. Because I don't know if the algorithm likes it when I just go ham, you know? And when I'm not going, this doesn't even look like Travis from like over here. I think it's because of his face is a little bit more rounded. And this just isn't it. Pointed chin, like rounded a little bit pointed chin. Square jawline. Just getting back in the groove. It is what it is. REA, I think I'm in romantic love with you. Dang, I'm sorry about that, but I don't know you. I appreciate it though. I appreciate your kind words. Hmm. Something about this face is just not right, but I'll keep moving on. I'll keep moving on for the time being. Sad face. Do I count as a friend? Do I count as a friend zone? Listen here. No, that's not how relationship. That is not how relationships work. We are, we, we acknowledge each other. No, we acknowledge each other. The worst thing that you want to be in is a parasocial relationship. And I'm going to save you and break your heart right now and say, no. It is not like that. But man, I do not talk English, so I don't know how to communicate good, okay? I can understand what you're typing. So something is good. I'm trying to find out like the right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find out the right thing. Oh yeah, monochrome. No, yeah, monochrome. No wonder why it looks so weird. Let's try it with this mini Travis. Actually, this is kind of why it's important to warm up. And after I'm done warming up, then this is literally. This is I like to torture myself by going trial by fire. Some people say you gotta warm up, you gotta do X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, I got stuff to do. Okay, so it goes like, okay, so it goes down, right here. And I think one thing I do like about this is that it's just not perfect. I want to draw like this. I can give you some tips and tricks of how to at least find the style that you like. It's kind of funny because it's always been a while until like I draw like these characters again. So it's always gonna be like kind of weird, but once it goes out of that weird phase, then it's like, oh, we're good. We're out of puberty and into the mode. Give tips. Haven't you been asked like that 1,000 times before? No, I'm not at that point yet. I'm still relatively obscure in the art world, so I am not at the point where people ask me 1,000 times to do something. If somebody asks me 1,000 times, then that I'll make a dedicated video of doing it. Make a dedicated video. But until then, yeah, I gotta ask away. It keeps me entertained. Yeah, I mean, have you seen my channel? I'm like freaking 600 subs. Like, nobody asked me for anything. Like, 2,000 times you still do it, Mr. B style. 2,000 times and you'll do it, Mr. B style. Oh man, I gotta get my freaking Mr. Beast impression. I'm gonna do the same tutorial 1,000 times, and we'll see if I get any better at art. And if I don't, I'm giving one random person $1,000. Man, that's not pretty good. He ups the ante. I'm gonna buy one homeless person a private island. I put a little Chris McClane in there from Total Drama. That's me. The $1,000 is for me. Nah, bully Nightbot. Nightbot's stupid. But it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. I try to do my best though. Oh yeah, 19 people in the chat. Can I get a what? How is everybody doing? Well, 19 people like concurrently looking. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I think later this week I'm gonna be going on. Okay, I need to go. Okay, thank you for talking, Rakan. I'm gonna go to sleep. F in the chat. I like chapter 1 of the video. Looking forward. Thank you so much, F in the chat. Bye, Rakan. The video did pretty well. What do they call it? It did pretty well concerning what the regular performance of videos like that are. You know what I mean? They like it usually takes a while for it to reach that, but I hope it does well. I hope it does well in the long run. F's in the chat. I'm gonna throw you a hardball. What did you hate about chapter 1? You seem like the type of guy to blow up. I don't know. Thank you. I it might be the way that I talk. I sound like I'm on Adderall 100 times. I'm on Adderall. I don't know. I just enjoy what I do right now. I just like what I do. And it's gonna be it's gonna be sad when I like grow up and I'm gonna be like all mellowed out and I'm like, yo, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna be drawing today. But right now, I feel good. I mean, blow up in views and subs. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, but Rockon, if you didn't hear, like, what hard question for a bajillion dollars. What did you hate about chapter 1? Honest question. Actually, I want him to look more at. I think that's what I need to study a little bit, is to study faces, so people won't have the same like 45-degree angle when it comes to drawing their faces. I need to find out a good method. I did not see chapter 1. Well, you're in luck. It's uploaded on my channel. I think it uploaded today, actually. It's called Chimera Island Chapter 1. Kids, love it. Thank you, kids. Welcome to the chat. I appreciate it. To be honest, there were some panels that were displayed against the flow of the chapter, and it took me out a while a bit. The kids love it. Family friendly. Yeah. Okay. I'm still figuring that out. Figuring like the flow. right? But thank you for that. I'll try to keep that in mind. You just got a new sub. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think that's been a common. I've heard that before. I think that's a more or less common concern. I gotta do some studying on how to have appropriate flow. I think it's like how to at least plan out my flow better. Because I constantly think that too. I think my compositions can be stale. It can be stale, and I'm trying to work on that. And I think that might be. I think once I understand flow, that could help out with the compositions as well, since everything can help out, can help aid each other. I sub too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm trying to figure out how to make the ears and how to not make the face too chubby. You know what I mean? I think my foundations are probably off with this. And this is the wonders of foundations. That's it. I need to like go back to the fundamentals of drawing simple shapes. I think I really just want to like hurry some stuff up, you know? Oh, what the heck is that noise? Alerts. Oh, I guess I forgot to turn on the Twitch alerts. I think that's the subscribe sound or follow sound. I somebody subscribe to the channel again so I can see it. Maybe. That happens sometimes when somebody subscribes to the channel. I don't know if it's through the stream or through something else or just through something else. I don't know. I like the eyebrow. Oop, oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, now this is looking like the Travis I know and respect. With his rectangular face and his flat top. And I drew his head too small. Of course I did. Of course I did. Just gotta get back on the horse. Just gotta get back on the horse. He looks like Miles Morales. I've been told that. I have been told that. He's just a he's just a Miles that doesn't smile. A Miles that with no smile. Miles with no smiles. He's just like the Prowler. Yeah, but not evil, I guess. He's a stoic man that's always on his business. Like his thing in this story is that he's just trying to find out the truth of Purgatory Academy or just the afterlife in general. And everybody is just and everybody around him, they're not really they're dead like him, but everybody else is just not as interested in like learning more about the afterlife or the truth of the matter. So he's like very reserved into himself and trying to study while everybody else is just want to vibe with him. And he's like, leave me alone. It's like I'll chill with you, but like we got stuff to do, actually. I don't know if you've forgotten this, but we're dead and we have like a job to do to figure out what is the truth behind a Purgatory Academy and the afterlife and whatnot. Oh, so he's the character most people are going to relate to. I feel like there's like a lot of characters of that. It's funny because at book one is basically just focuses on Travis. But when people read book 2, and like Travis turns out to be people's favorite characters, but after people read like book 2 and 3, those main characters, Jim and Susan, his I guess his friends, his associates, his closest associates, they become the new favorite characters. And that makes me feel good. That tells me that I'm pretty people like the way that I write characters. So I'm like, that's cool. And plus, now with book 3 that I'm working on, I'm trying to give Travis a little bit of that limelight again. Oh, his torso is way too big. I just noticed. You're pretty. I appreciate it. As a male, I don't really take kind to prettiness, but I appreciate the compliment. I'll take your compliment as the same. I think what this is kind of cool, what's so cool about this story is that it attracts way more people. How do I compliment in a masculine way? You're just doing good. Oh, good. It's just you can compliment the craft, I suppose. Just like, oh yeah, this looks cool. You're doing a good job. Like any compliment to a male is just like they're gonna be like, oh wow, thank you so much. I'll treasure this until the day I die, because males don't really get a lot of compliments. Well, they do, I suppose, but like unless it's unless it's like for very specific things. Unless they're trying to be entertaining or trying to do other stuff, I suppose. The meme is so true. Yes, I remember that one meme where it was, I think it was like cat calling in reverse, where there was like this one woman that was cat calling a bunch of guys, and and the guys was like, "Oh, thank you." Like the woman says, like, "Hey man, hey there, handsome. You should smile more." And he's like, "Oh, thank you, ma'am." Like, he's like, "You program well for a guy," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." You think so? Like males just don't get males don't get complimented like at all. And if males compliment other males, it's just seen as like freaking gay, I suppose. And it's so ridiculous. It's like my friend is like every time I show him like progress of the comic we're working on, he's like, "Dude, I don't mean to dick ride, but this is pretty cool." And I'm like, "Thanks, man." Thanks. I guess. I appreciate it. Oh man. I was like, oh man. But ladies, compliment your fellas. And if they take it weird, take it back. like, like Sayla, what's going on? This is above okay. I mean to glaze you. This is above okay. Don't mean to glaze you though, and no homo, by the way. True. How you been? I've been doing good. I just got off of a podcast, and I was like, oh snap! I need to. I love you, bruh. No homo. Bruh, I want to kiss you on the lips. No homo. Like respectfully. Bruh. That's when you're really good friends. The classic phrase. That is the certified hood classic. I'm trying to understand this. Maybe I need to like do a second sketch. I need to get messy again. I don't like how slow I'm being. Right? I want to use this sketch a little bit, the blue sketch, to give me direction, but the anatomy is just too broken to like go off of. I need to do it all over. I need to like at least do it a little bit all over again, because a lot of these joints are just discombobulated. And I'm like, ah, should I start over? I don't want it to be annoying, but I'm like, actually, just work, you know? Just work. And I was kind of afraid to like stream today because I usually stream in the mornings, right? And I was afraid that my energy would be low, but honestly, today's a pretty good day, you know? Like I decided to just work on the boring stuff and like when I worked on the boring stuff, I was like, "Oh wait, I should probably start up a Patreon. I should fix up my website. I should like do some cleaning with my stuff that I have on the YouTube channel." And because I did the boring stuff up front, I was like, "Oh wow, I can probably do something cool. Like, yeah, I can like do something really cool, you know?" And now I started up my Patreon and I put all my comics and all my stuff. Well, Purgatory Academy, Purgatory Academy, Let's Go Metal Hero, and Chimera Island up on my Patreon. I think what I want to do, I want to upload the thumbnails as well, because right now, like everybody can read it, all the chapters and whatnot. But as soon as I add the thumbnails, that's when I'm gonna paywall it to, I don't know, the $10 or something month. And after I'm done with this stream, I'm also gonna send screenshots and be like, here's the progress for today, you know? So, and I think what I'm gonna do with my community tabs is just upload the comics there too, and just remind people that, hey, here's what it looks like right now. here's what it is, X, Y, and Z. Because I was thinking, like, how can I get closer to make this a career? Because I don't want to just make this a hobby. I want to make this a career. And I'm going to give Patreon another try now that now I'm a little bit older, a little bit wiser. But, yeah. That's kind of that's the plan, personally. But now that I'm looking at this, I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys could see such thin lines. I was just scribbling as much as I can. And honestly, this just feels better. A little bit on point, more on point actually. But what do you guys think? Give me your live feedback. Yay or nay on the Patreon biznay. Patreon thoughts. Because at first I was like, I can just use Substack, but then then I started using tinkering around with the Patreon thing again, the Patreon user interface again. I was like, actually, there is a way to make this work. And plus, I know a lot of people are familiar with Patreon, so, and it was easy. It was like a lot easier than I thought. It's just putting stuff on Patreon. And also, I'm trying to do a thing. I'm thinking about doing a new thing, right? And I have a button maker from trying to sell my stuff online, trying to sell my stuff in flea and farmers markets, and I just have it sitting around. So what I want to do is probably have a way for people to send me a character, a panel, and they want and like have and request a me to color it or pay me to color it or whatever, and I'll ship it to their house and I'll put it up on, I don't know, Etsy or something, so other people can get that design as well. But like the first people who commission a button, a colored panel button, will get an original creation copy. Well, everything else will just be just manufactured. But I gotta figure out like how would I do that. What will be the best website to do that through? If anybody got any ideas, then feel free to let me know. It seems like the connection is excellent. Oh, okay. Okay, I think this is fine. That's good. I'm gonna draw him looking at this book right here. I think with this, I should just redraw some things. Like the torso. The... Oh wait, that's... Yeah, the torso, the pelvis. I think Ko-fi works better than Patreon for little creators. Why do you say that? Explain yourself. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna draw this book right here. And then that book. Books have like this little shape going on right over here. Right? Yeah. And then books are square. I know like next to nothing about Ko-fi. I've seen it around, you know, but I haven't seen it being used that well. Well, I don't know like how to like why I should make the switch or just prioritize it. Do you know Pirate Software? Yes, I see some of his stuff. I'm familiar with Pirate Software. Why do you bring Pirate Software up? Is it because like Patreon just takes more money than Ko-fi or something? I see some comic dub YouTube channels. Yeah, I see comic dub YouTube channels doing Ko-fi donations with uploads. But I'm not familiar why. I don't know what their game is. Okay, so let me this is wait. Well, it was on one of his videos, yeah. Okay. Oh, like the revenue cut? Revenue cut thing? Or for the colored button panel thing? Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll try it out. It shouldn't be that hard. I'm pretty much in the whatever. I'm pretty much in like still try whatever phase. Because I want to find out like a good way to just start earning some sort of income from making the content that I do on YouTube. Kapika TV, what are you doing? Hey Kapika, I'm working on my comic, Purgatory Academy. It's about heaven, hell, and having 4 years to decide. What are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I think I can do something with that. I think that's fine. Let's see. I think I'll take a look at it. While I'm editing the video today, I'll take a look at Ko-fi. I think I probably have a description. Not a description. I think I have like an account with it that I haven't used in forever. Okay, let me draw his eyebrows like... He's reading his book. Alright. Yo, by the way, can you give me some tips on how to make perfect lips? Because I'm trying to make a comic, but I'm having problems with mouths. Okay, so the way that I think about lips, or the way that I've drawn it, So I've seen people draw it. They try to do the freaking two things. This is like the whatchamacallit. I forgot what the method this was. You had like two things over here, one over here, and then you have like the end of the lips over here, and the lips over here, and then you have like two things over here. And from both sides of the mouth, you do. This is too big, but it goes around like that. And bam, delete the circles, and then people are like, "Whoa! Now you got beautiful, luscious lips that nobody is going to draw ever, unless it's like fetish material, right?" But honestly, if you're drawing a comic, yo, that looks so perfect. That's what I don't know what the TYSM means, but but like usually, since you're drawing a comic, you're gonna draw the same thing over and over again. So I think what's good for you is just try to find pictures of lips, like build the see the functions of them, like like the basic shapes, trace them, and to get them into your muscle memory, and then when you start drawing your own characters, try to apply what you learn, and then bada bing, bada boom. You're gonna suck at first, but the more you keep doing it, the more you keep doing it, the more better you get. Sounds easy enough, yeah. Let me tell you this. Let me tell everybody this. You gotta fail. Be comfortable with failing. Be comfortable with sucking. And then once you finally show it to people, and people are gonna be like, "Wow, this is kind of good. I can't draw a stick figure." Then that's when you're like, "Oh yeah, then maybe I can keep doing this," But yeah, you just gotta keep doing it. You gotta fail. You gotta embrace failure. You gotta love it. Well, well. By the way, what are you making? I'm drawing this character Travis, sitting on a pile of books, reading a book right now, and I'm trying to try this a different way of building up a page. Instead of doing it one page at a time, I want to do it like 2 pages at a time. Looks like a comic, but to be fair, yes, it is a comic. Like I said earlier, it's about this is Purgatory Academy. It's about heaven, hell, and having 4 years to decide. I animated. I turned my comic into a video format on my channel, so you can watch everything up to this point on my channel if you have the free time after this live stream. After this live stream, and yeah, you can tell me what you like about it or what you hate about it. Mostly, I'm more interested in like telling me what they don't like about it or what they hated about it. Because honestly, I've been doing this for a long time, and I kind of have this feeling that the reason why I'm not discovered is because I'm just not good enough. You know what I mean? I'm not good enough, so I'm like, all right, tell me why this isn't suck. Tell me why this isn't good. Tell me what you hate about it. When people tell me it's good, I'm like, yeah, that's great, thank you. But how can I improve? What do you think? Number one, welcome to the chat. What do you think? What type of electronic stuff should I buy if I'm a starter? I would say if you're a starter, start with what you already have, right? Like if you have a ground tablet, I would say get a ground tablet first. I don't have a ground tablet, but if you don't know what that is, imagine a tablet like this, but it's just like a blank screen, and it requires a little bit of hand-eye coordination from looking at your screen and then drawing on your tablet. That's like a way to start out if you don't want to break the bank. A lot of ground tablets are like $50, you know what I mean? And back in the day, every ground tablet had a charger for your stylus, because Wacom put a patent on like stylus that charges, but that's beside the point. That patent is gone, so a lot of tablets are better now. Not only that, you can use Krita for your art program, and when you want to start making comics, I just recommend starting doing your thumbnails traditionally like this, right? You can see it, right? Yeah, you can see it. Just like start off like with just sketch pad and paper. Draw rectangles, draw smaller like here you go. Draw rectangles, draw smaller rectangles. And then once you have a basic idea of what your composition is, then you try to translate it into a page, into a comic canvas of your choosing, and just try to replicate what you have made on your traditionally, your thumbnail traditionally, and translate that digitally, and you have a page. Well, you know, I can now make a GTA 6 concept comic. Yeah, that's good. I have the same tablet you are using. Oh yeah, I got this one because my last tablet was dying. Well, not my tablet wasn't dying. It was my stylus was dying, and Uji didn't want to support it anymore. And I'm like, well, I guess that's my fault. I gotta buy a whole new stupid freaking tablet because you guys didn't want to choose to not support the one I've been using for the past 7 years. So I got this one, and I got a discount for it. And I'm like, yeah, this is cool. This does what I need to do. Man, like I said before, they really don't make it like they used to. They really don't make it like they used to. But yeah, so that's all I gotta say about that segment. Like if I get like a bunch of people asking me the same question, then I'll just start saying, all right, here's a video. Here's a video. Here's a video on it. Seems like enough people want to find out how to do it. Or I can just be like Pirate Comics and just not comic. That should be my new name, Pirate Comics instead of Pirate Software. That's what I should probably do. Just just clip it and say this is what you do. You know. When I don't like making videos, honestly. I think making just making like vlog style, just informative, like well edited, informative videos. I just want to tell my comics first and foremost. Everything else is just like, I don't care. I want everything to be about my comics. Bro, I take care of my electronics because they're just too damn expensive. Yeah, everything's too damn expensive. It's just stupid and dumb. But we can't live without it. It's stupid and dumb. I don't know who to blame for it. But we just gotta endure. We shall overcome until, I don't know, the economy gets better. One can only hope, right? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Like, he's just like looking at all these books. Like, look at all these books, man. He's a scholar. He's learned. Imagine that he read all of these books. Right? We are learning today. The Game of Thrones, but it's a book. I'm still using an iPhone and I'm still productive. That's what I'm talking about. Got a keyboard from Craigslist type site. I'm using it for my work. Dude, literally, if you haven't been here, I use my PS4 controller to bind to bind freaking shortcuts. Look at this. I make a move, I make a thing, and I like click, done. Click here, click. See, it's really about using what you have. For like the past couple of years, making digital art, this PS4 controller has just been by my side, plugged into my computer, and I just bind everything to it. It's just great. It's a huge time saver. It's a huge lifesaver. And people will like try to sell you. They'll try to sell you freaking a shortcut device, and I'm like, no, just use a gamepad. Like everybody, like I'm pretty sure everybody who has a PC has a gamepad. If you go to the back of a GameStop, you can see half-broken keyboards. I kind of use it. Oh yeah, or you go to your flea market. I keep getting those two confused. I used to sell my comics at both, so I sometimes get them confused like a lot. I get them confused a lot. Like I don't go out there as much as I used to, but I kind of miss it. I'm too poor, mate. Yeah. I'm too. Yeah, I'm trying to. The way that I'm try to not be poor is to find a way to make money with these comics. I know people can make money with like literally anything on the internet. It's just so bizarre. It's just so bizarre that there's just not a lot of representation of like successful comic creators. You see successful like YouTube creators, successful of any kind of branch, shape, and size, but you just don't see them on YouTube, and it's kind of crazy, don't you think? It's very crazy. And I'm like, where are all the webcomic guys? Like freaking even animators have been on YouTube for longer, you know? But you don't see like guys like just comic people just trying to take the space. And if they are in the space, they just talk about they're just drowned out by Marvel and like people talking about Marvel and DC. Not Marvel and DC, not like Marvel and DC themselves, just people talking about their comics, and it's like, wow, that's kind of weird, don't you think? But that's my thought. That's just me rambling. It's a load of hoopla. I don't plan on being the guy to like show people, oh yeah, this is how you make money with comics. I mean, if I am, that's cool, but this is just another way for me to another I'm just trying to figure out how am I able to get this right, you know? The one thing I love about art is it can make you calm and chill and relax while making stuff from your imagination. Exactly. Exactly. It kind of reminds me of that one question of what is art, and I think everybody's personal definition of art really shows what kind of an artist that they are, or just why they get into it. Yeah, by the way, do you have a Discord now? I don't have a Discord server. Nah. I remember when I did have a Discord server, I just noticed that there were a lot of minors joining. And minors on the internet, whoa, crazy. Didn't My friend was making fun of me for realizing that. And I was like, you know what? All it really takes is just one bad guy to just show up and just groom somebody. And I'm like, I don't want that on my conscience. I don't want anybody near the kids. So I'm like, you know what? No. I'm just I'm not gonna have a Discord server or a server. If there is a server created, like it has to be like a fan made thing, because I don't want that responsibility personally. Dude, my brother works for a 30-year-old man playing Roblox, and I'm like, how? Like if the age gap is like crazy, I'm like, oh, I don't know, bro. I just don't want. I just like that look. Just doesn't feel Kino to me. You know what I mean? Like I know people would absolutely love like a place like that, or just a place to like chill. But I try to live stream every day. So if people wanna chat with me, I'm right here. Before I blow up in views and whatnot. Discord is like 13 plus, I think. Yeah, so is YouTube. And there's some people in my streams that are just straight up toddlers. And I'm like, that's nuts. I'm like, that's nuts. Like, why are you here? Where are your parents? I'm like, just because something is like for a certain age or demographic doesn't mean that's going to be the demographic that's going to draw them. You know what I mean? Have you ever sold art, by the way? Because I have for $50. I sold my comics several times. Does that count? Well, yeah, my comics are art, so yeah, I have. I count my comics as art. But it's like easier to sell comics traditionally, like in person, than selling them on the internet so far. Once I crack that code, man, I'm gonna feel like that one Kanye song. No one, you can't tell me nothing, because I've been just working so hard for that goal for so long. It's ridiculous. Wait till I get my money right. But until that happens. Until that happens. Kanye, LOL. Listen, yeah, the brother is lost. Wait, what kind of comic you made? I'm making like 3 different types of comics. I'm making like 2 superhero comics, 1 slice of life comic, and this one is a drama. This is more like a drama. The 2 superhero comics were just purely coincidental, I guess. And no, they're not related through any like Marvel-esque means. Like, but so when I try to say I'm making a zombie apocalypse one and a GTA 6 comic and my own imagination comic. Oh, that's cool. That sounds nice. Let's see if I can just set up the panels a little bit so things can go a little bit more swimmingly. Because I've just been jumping around left and right. And I didn't really notice how bad it can look. All right. One thing that I haven't done well is I guess I'll just like eyeball it then. What do you think about the trope in the superhero and action comics? And oh wait, hold up. Okay, comics. Ah man. Do romance. Sorry. Can you someone say something else? I hate it when like actually no, I'll pop it out. Cause when I don't see a single word, the whole freaking phrase is nuts to me. So let me pop it out. Okay. So what do you think about the trope that superhero and action comics do romance better than the dramas? I've never heard that trope before. That's crazy. Who says that? Superhero and action comics do better than the dramas. Like, what superhero and action comic does romance better than dramas? I need names. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. By the way, have you worked for famous people to make art? Nah, not yet. Actually, I don't want to work for people. I'd rather work with people. But hey, that's my arrogance talking. I probably have to work for somebody to make art. Well, work for some famous people to make art. I gotta set that arrogance aside. Hold on. Many say Spider-Man, Batman has good though. Actually, okay. I guess I haven't. And what are some examples of your romance? Of the romance options? I would like some examples. Because I haven't read, and like, I don't know, man. I haven't read any like of the Spider-Man or as much Spider-Man or Batman as I'm led to believe. I just haven't found a good reason to read them, personally. I know that sounds kind of blasphemous for me to say it, but it's hard for me to get into something new until somebody there it has a certain plot element or a theme that I want somebody to explore. Because that's kind of I like to get into comics through spoilers. Because the one thing I hate the most is wasted time. I'm kind of odd that way. I'm just kind of quirky like that. By the way, I know this is random, but do you want me to make you a server only for arts in Discord? I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. like, like that's gonna be my general answer if somebody asks, "Do you want me to X, Y, and Z?" I'm like, I'm not gonna stop you. like, you can. I'm not your parent. It's not my responsibility. You can go you can go ahead. You can have fun. Let's see. I think I'm going to have this like that. I think what drew me to this kind of layout is like I want to see if I can make panels faster. And so far I haven't finished a single one. Well, if I do, will you be in it? Oh yeah, I can be in it. I can chill out in it and see how things are in there. Now let's see. Oh no. Well, you gave me a new side quest. Yeah, that's what I saw. Let's give a hip hip hooray for side quests. Keeping us busy in life. Okay, so I think I need to make these outlines a little bit thicker. Not the panels, but the character. Pulling back, I just don't like how thin everything is. One thing that I do like about the style of where Purgatory Academy is taking is how it's trying to blend like Western and like Eastern storytelling. Okay, Spider-Man Blue, Parallel Lives, those I liked from Spider-Man, for example. Is that like a recommendation? A Spider-Man recommendation? Wait, let me see something. Real quick. I'm just checking my phone. Bad etiquette. Sorry. Oh, that was the new subscriber. Just check it. My phone went. Oh, cool. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for everybody for looking at the thing. This was like the most amount of people just engaging or just looking on the sidelines. But yeah. Well, I'm gonna go now. Okay, on your stuff. Okay, thanks, Capika TV. I appreciate it. Okay, so I think I'm not sure what I want the goal of the stream to be, or like if I want to finish something. Maybe finish like the biggest thing actually. From here to 1 million subs. Oh man, that's gonna be very crazy. It's gonna be interesting to see like how would 1 million subs. What would it even look like? What would my channel even look like if it reached 1 million subs? Let's see if I can redo this. Because I gotta relearn some parts of the human anatomy. But that, like, 1 million subs would be cool. But as long as I but if I'm not able to make my financial goals even with 1 million subs, I would be like, all right, it's nice. Vanity metrics, I suppose. But 1 million subs would be cool. Having YouTube recognize the grind, rise and grind. And if I keep doing it, I'll probably make it there soon. But right now I'm trying to see if I can try to find like a good don't stress, just keep at it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the heart. One thing that I'm trying to figure out right now is what kind of content will make people binge my videos. You know what I mean? My plan for right now is probably making more of is probably just making more of the clips. I think everything right now I have right now is doing pretty decent, you know? I'm just trying to find something that will make people watch more. Pecs. Yeah, dude, pecs. It's funny. I have like a little a muscle poster on my wall. It shows the the male muscle anatomy. So if I just want a quick cheat sheet, I just look up. It's not as helpful as I want it to be, but it's good enough. It's good enough, you know. I think I might need to like revert back to the Loomis method over here. You know? Bro, I need one of I need one of those I suck at drawing muscles. Dude, like don't worry about it. Just honestly, you could just probably cheat, bro. I like using like 3D references as models. 3D models as references. I probably need to do it for this one as well. Like, would it be cool if I was like Kim Jung-ji or like any other like amazing artist that could draw from memory? Yeah, but I'm not. I'm not good. I'm not that good, and I want to do so many things, and sacrifices must be made. Back for only 2 minutes. Thanks. Welcome back. My mom walked in on me one time drawing anatomy, and she's like, "What is this? Porn?" It's like, is this the human body naked? Damn, I feel you, brother. It's like, no, Bob, I'm studying. Studying sin? What is this? Put some clothes on. Ah, man. Gotta love mothers. You know what I'm saying? Studying sin? I taught you better than this. And then she brought her friends in. Oh no. I almost got my head chopped to Brazil because of that. Oh man. It's the plight of the artist, the learning artist. Okay, so I think there's like this muscle moves like looks like this, more or less. Not on my watch. There are two types of channels: the wave surfers and the tunnel diggers. Actually, what? Wait, am I a tunnel digger? I feel like I I feel like that's a slur that's gonna get my channel demonetized forever. The tunnel diggers built secure structures while they grow little by little. You filthy tunnel digger! I don't want to hear from you, tunnel diggers. Like, whoa, whoa! I didn't expect that. Okay, I'm gonna draw. There are two types of channels: the beggars and the clickbait. Peekaboo. Hey, Bree Bree, what's going on? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. People in the vertical live stream can see it up there. I might have to shrink it, maybe. What are we doing here? Purgatory Academy. I'm doing this until go on break on Friday. I'm going on a 10-day break on Friday. So right now I'm just gonna be working on this. Oh yeah, and look forward to a whatchamacallit, a podcast episode tomorrow. Tunnel do sound like a slur though. Bro, why is face smushed? He's scowling. Or my tweet. People at school thought I was gay because I drew the same gender too much. Man. People in school just be assuming. That's what kids do. They be seeing and they be saying. Or am I what are I taking? Readable, relatable? Yeah. Bro, I forgot you did podcasts. Well, it's not really my podcast. I asked a YouTuber to have me on his podcast, and he was like, "Sure." And I did my thing. I talked to him about my YouTube strategy, and he was like, "Sorry." He, long story short, he was like, "Bro, you don't got the views, so this isn't like I'm not saying this is not going anywhere, but you don't have views, so I can't really co-sign this." And I was like, "All right, that's cool, bro. That's cool, buddy." My school thought I had a crush on Mr. Beast because I drew him, and I'm a boy. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. There was a kid that drew when I was in the flea market. He showed me a drawing of Mr. Beast. And it was pretty good for a kid his age. That's crazy. I think those guys were just trying to get under your skin. That doesn't make any sense. And plus, like, juveniles be juveniling. And plus, kids, like, how old are you? Freaking, depending on your answer, like, that might be normal for kids just to call. If you have, like, literally any interest in anything, I'm pretty sure people will just call you gay. Like, I don't think they believe you're gay. It's just that I feel like guys just call other guys gay for showing genuine interest. It's like earlier in the live stream, like it's like earlier in the live stream, my friend has to say no, like usually say no homo on impulse after I draw like something cool, because he thinks it's meat writing. Because I think just guys feel like it's meat writing to compliment other guys, or if guys have other just interests in anything. So I wouldn't think much of it. You got bro is mewing, no homo. My brother was called gay for dressing nice. Yeah, see? See? Freaking look at that. My biochem teacher docked points for drawing. Yeah, they do that sometimes. They do that sometimes. They be crazy. Wildin' even. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys up to what part. Okay, I think I understand how to draw Travis now. I got it down pat. I'm going to draw this 2, 4, 6. 6 pages and end it here. End it here, I guess. But I think I might also do something, I don't know. Because if I ended, well, yeah. It wouldn't be bad if I ended it. If I work on 8 pages. And then, like, the last part would be, like, 6. It wouldn't be that much, but it would still be 6. I don't know. By the way, Mason, have you ever been in drawing classes and gotten in trouble? Wait, have you ever been drawing in class and gotten in trouble for it? No, every time I drew, I was very covert about it. And, like, people and my teachers thought I was being productive. That was so random, yeah. When people thought I was productive, so I don't think I've ever gotten, like, too bad of in trouble for drawing in class. What's the worst layer mistake ever? Honestly, I've had like some really bad ones, but the worst kinds of layering mistakes is accidentally saving like an entire page as one layer, and then saving an entire page as one layer on accident, so I can't go back and edit, even if I wanted to. My teachers will yell at me. Oh, I'm sorry about that. No, for real, that hurts. Yeah. Hopefully I don't need to edit it in the future. I just make new stuff and try to move on. Move on from there. From it. Okay. I think this is good so far. Like, once I get comfortable, I don't have to draw like any of these exercise sketches, and then I can just go on in with the line art. That actually looks awesome. Thank you. Okay, so with this, I just kind of don't like how slow I'm going. That's kind of just me. And I'm just gonna have his fist show, the back of his fist show. And he's like, I think he has his mitts on, his MMA mitts. Something like that. But I always have to like look at it through like, how am I gonna make this look cool, you know? How am I gonna make this look impressive? What are your favorite comics? My favorite comics, I guess from the jump. Ah, man, I gotta think. I really like Deadly Class. Like I was studying Deadly Class when I started trying to make comics. I really like One Piece and Berserk. And I usually go for like, if it's not manga, I like to go for the indie stuff. Can be manga too, or webcomics too. I don't read a lot of webcomics, but I do read manga the most. Right now, I'm just binge reading Beastars, and it's pretty good. It's better than I thought it was going to be. It's just that the fan base made me like repulsed by the idea of of the manga or the show or whatever. But after I just watched a video explaining it, after I watched a video explaining the plot to me, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And right now, I think I'm almost done reading all 196 chapters in like 5 days, maybe. Beastars fan base, LMAO. like, like, show me the. I was like that with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as well. I freaking despised the idea of JoJo because of the fan base, and I haven't like watched it or like read it at all. And like after a while, I think it was like another video. I was trying to see before I was like start even Purgatory Academy. I wanted to see like how I could make interesting fights, and that's what I heard. Like one of the main appeal of JoJo of how creative their fighting was, and I decided to like give it a shot. And I was not inspired by it, obviously, at the beginning, but I was inspired by the way of telling a generational story in every part, and that kind of and I wanted to take that approach with Chimera Island. Every time I explain Chimera Island, or just explain Chimera Island to people, they usually, some people would say like it reminds them of Zootopia or Beastars, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I usually bring up JoJo's Bizarre Adventure of every part having just revolving around a different person. I like that idea. And I didn't get really inspired by the art of JoJo until Q Part 7, Steel Ball Run, the best manga of all time, I suppose, I guess. And that's when I wanted to imitate the art style. Before, like, I wanted to imitate the art style of Berserk for, like, Chapter 2. And that's kind of how I gotten better, of just wanting to imitate other people's styles and seeing how I can get better. You know? How I can get better. I want to show a little bit more volume with this guy, with his legs. Yeah, that's really cool. I like this. The sketch. And I think with this one, I'll do the same. But yeah, fandoms are kind of weird, right? I also and it makes me think of like what kind of audience I would attract. Cause like when I was in the podcast, the guy that was interviewing me, that I was talking to, he was like, he was telling me different ways that I'm gonna put people off of my channel and in my comics. And one of the things that he said that I was going to be off-putting with is that my comics say so many different things because they're made for different people. It's gonna make people not trust me or not know what kind of a guy that I am. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. That's a weird thing to say, because the like that's a weird thing to say. But oh wait, Travis looks like he's got the imposter Among Us. Among Us, we would squeal like a girl. And I'm like, that's kind of weird, because I think my different comics are for different people, and I try to keep that in mind because I want to tell different stories, right? I forgot where I was going with this, so I'll just drop it until like I guess if people are paying attention, they can remind me, but I'm just gonna drop it. Chimera Island is not like Zootopia, WTF. It's more like Mean Girls than Zootopia. I kind of was. That's good. I have never seen Mean Girls, but I know the vibe. It's like I've never seen Mean Girls, but I remember I saw the vibe of it. And I was like, I want some characters, and I want girls, the females of Chimera Island, to sort of interact like that, because I feel like that's how. Sometimes I feel like that's how women are to each other. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it's like weird, but I kind of have that mentality, I have that vibe. But if I get off that Mean Girls vibe, and it feels a little bit authentic, if it feels authentic, then to some degree, then I'm like, okay, I I think I've done a good job so far. So far, chapter 2 is gonna be pretty sad. like, like the I think the Mean Girls factor in chapter 2 is just up. Is up. Oh, like tell is amped to 11. like, but maybe that's not cool. That's probably not cool. We'll see. We'll see. Mean Girls. Nah, Mean Girls is fire. DW about it. Wait, DW about it. What's DW? But Gretchen stop trying to make fetch up. Oh, don't worry about it. Okay, cool. I don't know internet slang. You know what? Oh yeah, so anyway, I think I remember what I was getting at. And he said that I remember him saying that I should focus on making one thing, because if I make something for different people, then yeah, people are just not going to know what kind of a guy I am. And I'm like, if people want to know what kind of guy I am, they can just come out to the streams. They can just say, hi, what's up? What are your thoughts on X, Y, and Z? And then they'll know. It's just like I'm still gonna upload like the entire thing, right? Um, I hate saying things are negative, but I felt like some of the worries were just unnecessary. I think it also made me feel weird to just presuppose, like to have a lot of presuppositions of like why I do things, like why I have like working on 4 stories at the same time. But whatever. I mean, I just got off of the podcast, so like it's all still fresh in my mind, and like talking about it is how I digest information. And I think how I kind of handled it is I'll get there when I get there. you know? If somebody has a the best kind of problem, the best kind of quality assurance is when people start complaining. And when people start complaining, I can just see like how valid where they're coming from. Not saying how valid their complaints are, just see where they're coming from. And if I can at least meet them halfway if it's possible. That's kind of dumb, because when content creators do the same thing a lot, I get bored after a while. Yeah, and like the thing is, there's an audience for literally everything. The hard part is just finding them, right? So I don't know. It's just like like unneededly planting seeds of doubt. And it's so weird. I would recommend you play a game called Class of '09 if you want to submerge yourself with the Mean Girls vibe. You know what? Honestly, Class of '09 is very much a big inspiration to me. So yeah, I know. I've watched my friend play Class of '09. I've watched the entirety of the re-up. I freaking the entirety of the re-up. I watch every SMB '03 video. Like, yeah, it's like so. And I think what made him so influential about like how I want to write like Mean Girls type characters like Jasmine was mostly because of the class of '09. And seeing the comment sections of a lot of girls being like, "Yo, this is so me." I'm like, okay, I'm learning. The girls being like, girls in the chat, the room being like, "Yo, I like this is so me," and I'm like, "Is it now?" It's like, you don't say. Like, so I just learned. I'm just learning. So learning from what people respond to, and seeing if I can imitate something like that and make it into my own. So that and I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. And I've been wanting to read a lot more josei manga with the demographic of older women, because Chimera Island, at the end of the day, it's a slice of life, and I want it to be want it to be focused on the characters, right? And that's kind of what I got from Beastars. Beastars, technically on paper, it's a shonen, but when you read it, no, it's a josei. It's just a straight up It's just a straight up romantic romance manga, and it has like the tropes of a shonen just so it can be named a shonen. Because like it's called Beastars, but nobody really cares about what a freaking Beastar is. like throughout the manga. It's like, yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, they are important to the society, but that doesn't really matter to like the main characters for like the majority of the run of the show or of the manga. And I find that funny. It's mostly focused on the relationship of the wolf and the rabbit. And I'm like, that's genius. I like that a lot. And I think what makes josei something very special. Oh yeah, Nightbot, shut up. Tell Nightbot to shut up. And I think what makes josei a very special type or demographic of manga is that it does what shonen doesn't do, and what seinen is inspired by, and that is just really being introspective of relationships, the complexities of the people that we talk to. And I think with all of my with Purgatory Academy and Chimera Island, that's very much at the heart of what I want these ideas to talk about. Nightbot, why are you always dancing when you can't dance? Oh yeah, Nightbot is always Nightbot is wildin'. Always. I feel like I need to make the outline bigger, the outline thicker. With this. I don't know. Yeah, Nightbot be crazy. Nightbot be wildin'. I'm gonna draw him like walking off all grumpy. I draw his shoulders way too broad. Damn. Wait, what's up? Them kids ain't even yours. Crazy. That was too much. So like, I think the manga that I want to watch, not watch, but the manga I want to read next is probably Nana. I tried looking at the manga, not manga, but anime a while back. But I think we just I kind of forgot. So I think after Beastars, I'll just go to Nana. I think it's just being like the interesting thing about josei is how heartfelt and candid how heartfelt and candid it is to have a female perspective on on relationships. And I want to see if I can imitate that, or just give like my understanding, or just try to be that sort of vulnerable, or have an idea of those of said kinds of like situations that I set up. It's not really like a will they won't they, or it's more like, are these people good for I like the idea of, are these people good for each other? Not a will they won't they, but like, will these people help each other become like better versions of themselves? And I think that's at the core of what I see in josei type manga. Will these people help them become better human beings? Actually, where are we at in the story? Or do you like waffles or pancakes? My experience, I like. I'm used to pancakes. I make pancakes all the time. I guess I'm partial. I have a waffle maker, but waffle, like me, when it comes to like, do you like X or Y? I'm like, okay, so which is easier to make, right? I know waffles can be like easier to enjoy, but at the same time, like, man, like they're a pain to make sometimes. So I'll say pancakes. And plus they're made of the same thing. Well, that made him look freaking thing. Oh yeah, so where are we at in the story? So Beelzebub and Lucifer, yeah, Beelzebub and Lucifer are talking about whether it's a good idea to lie to the students or not. Like Beelzebub is like saying, no, we shouldn't lie to our students. Shouldn't lie to the students of Purgatory Academy, because if we get caught up in too many lies, they're not going to like be followers of us. And Lucifer is like, dog, it doesn't matter. We're evil. The truth is within our perspective. And when we get other people to what would they call it? Sympathize with our cause, it doesn't matter if it's a lie or not, because people will believe in lies as if they're truth, if they want to believe. So that's pretty much it. That's basically like the entire conversation of this chapter. So it's kind of funny of like seeing two demons talking about if they should lie, or the values of lying. Okay. I really think Lucifer is the one. Lucifer is that one dad that will take you out for cotton candy, so you purposely get cavities. Lucifer is the type of dad the type of guy that would be like, they'll tell you to that theft is ethical if you can't afford it. You were proud of himself, yeah. I don't think I'll ever forget, isn't it? I think also, I think this was like last year or like earlier, a couple months ago. I was in my researching bag, because a lot of when you're making any kind of thing, a lot of people say you gotta think of a target demographic in order. If you make something, you gotta think of a target demographic of like what that thing is for, or a show is for, a product is for, X, Y, and Z. You know. And I was like, I gotta take this seriously, right? So if I try to like tell people about it, I'll say Purgatory Academy is for males 14 to 17, I guess, because it takes place in a high school. And I remember Christmas Bush would come into the chat, the early adopter Christmas Bush, and she was like, and she would like be simping over Lucifer, and I thought that was weird. And I was like, I thought that was weird. I was like, oh, whatever. Like I was like, oh well, that was whatever. And I think until like somebody else came in the chat and they were talking about gender, and I was like, Christmas Bush, aren't you like a guy? Aren't you like some sort of gay guy? And she was like, no, I'm a woman. And I was like, wait, women like Purgatory Academy? Like, like the thought never occurred to me that like it's like, nah, women don't like Purgatory Academy. You must be, because at that time I didn't know Christmas Bush was a woman. I just assumed she was a guy. So like, I guess the story's better told if I just say begin Christmas Bush's gender as like ambiguous, and then I was like, oh wait, you're a girl? What? I just thought it was funny. Of like, my mind was like, nah. It reminds me of that one Oda quote on one of his Q&As. He was like, girls don't read One Piece. It's like, I was like, girls don't read Purgatory Academy. But I was wrong. I'm wrong. I'm very much wrong. I like no damn Ken to know. That's not even English. But I'll check it out. I'll Google thing it. Google thing. My favorite thing. Oh, okay. I'll check this out. How many chapters is it? I'm gonna start reading a little bit more Josei, and I want to make Chimera Island reflect that a little bit more. I want to make Chimera Island look more like a Josei. And just have softer tones. Because I know, like, when I make tones, it goes really hard. Like, Purgatory Academy, I can have, like hard tones. Just, like, well, funny enough, I think the comic that has the softest tone so far is, Metal Hero. I smell chapter 2. It smells good. Yeah, chapter 2. I can tell you for certain that it will be like 30 pages, and I will start working on it after my vacation. I'll not start working on it. I will work on it after I work on chapter 3, after I finish chapter 3 of Metal Hero. Who hurt Travis? He's so grumpy. Well, he's out of the crowd. Look, there's a crowd over here, and Travis is not part of it. So he's like, whatever. I'll just go read at a library. I'll just go work out at the library. Because that's how Travis, that's how he goes. That's how he do. That makes sense, yeah. I think right now in this panel, either Beelzebub or Lucifer is saying that Travis has just been isolating himself from other students more often, and he just spends most of his time at the library. And the reason why Travis is important is because he's the guy that changed the way Purgatory Academy, the School of Beelzebub, runs the Purgatory Academy. to be honest, my opinion is go freaking hard normally. That's why I only like some of them, because you go despresso espresso mode. What are you even talking about? OMG, Mason is famous. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Despresso espresso. Can you explain that a little bit? 11 people. Oh yeah. Depressed express. Okay. I'm trying to. Hey guys, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before I reach 1,000 uploads. So help me out. Josiah too hard. Okay. But anyway, yeah. To be honest, Josiah is, in my opinion, go too hard normally. That's why I only like. What do you mean? What do you mean go too hard? Is it like too weird? Like, is it too sad? Or is it, like, too saucy? I guess I'll find out when I find out. Too intense. It's too good? Oh, too intense. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how Chimera Island goes. There were some parts of the story that I told Matt, and he's like, "Yeah, that's cool. I'm not touching that, but you have fun." Like, but a lot of all the ideas have changed. A lot of the ideas have changed ever since, like, writing the pilot or original concepts. So we shall see. We shall see how it goes. But at the end of everything, I want to at least have like some hopeful message at the end. At the end of every chapter. Also, yeah, I'll take a closer look at that Kofi thing tomorrow morning. And see if I can like set up chapter 1 up on Kofi so people can read it there. I'm trying to understand like the head to body ratio on Travis. It's been a while. Okay, that looks good. Enough right now, I guess. But yeah, I think what I want to do. I have a ball of rice in my hand, and I'm proud of myself. Congratulations. Like, we shall, like, oh yeah, and I was getting a lot of views today, actually. Just by streaming. I think it's because, I can't say anything for sure, but I really want to believe it's because I've just been uploading less, and that's been making YouTube, allowing YouTube to show my streams to more people. I know I should be done doing all these like, oh man, YouTube likes this, that, and the third, right? Because I went hard trying to do that, but it kept backfiring. So right now I'm like, I'll see what works. I use audios. Yeah, I tried doing that too. I think I made like a couple shorts with audios, and I still get the same amount of seed audience. Maybe I just need to wait for something to blow up. And when it blows up, it's all over. I don't know if that does anything. In theory, it should, but I don't know. And like, it helps. Like, you can't really control anything. All I can do is just make something and upload it. And that's why I keep I upload my shorts the way that I do. I'll cross her arm. I'll cross this person's arms to their back, right like this. Because I don't want to get it twisted. I did get like 500 plus views. That's good. Congratulations. It's super rare for any of my shorts to exceed whatchamacallit. To exceed 400. I guess I just have to wait till something happens. Until something blows up. Maybe it is the audio. Maybe. That's the weird thing about it. I'm gonna draw. I wish I could get like straight snap back into the mode of just quickly drawing. Well, this is a background character, so I can do whatever I want with this one. Just draw the school uniform, kind of like this. The school uniform can like be expressed in like many different ways. I didn't cut. You are creative. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. I appreciate it. I've been working on this for the past 2 hours. And I think I'll go for another hour around. This is amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I might go back to this one. The anatomy is lost on me for sure. I'll just give this one. Start off with a hairline, you know. And probably have like some sort of like buns, twin buns over here. Thanks, weird question, but can I draw Gripper's feet? But can you draw Gripper's feet? I can't draw toes for the life of me. I don't know how to draw it, but everything I know is like there's 2 balls over here and a single ball over here, and then they connect over here, and I see sometimes it connects to have those dimensions, and then you draw the toes. You gotta brick them out. Some people's toes are like this. I think there's like a regular toe shape, and then the weird part is just connecting them together like this, but then you have like these toes. Wait, so let me see. This is like 3, 4, 5 because people have 5 toes, and then you just gotta round them out. They are kind of like freaking hands in a way. So, like here's my doodle of toes right here. Don't get YouTube. Don't suspend me. That foot is so aesthetic. Thank you. YouTube, don't suspend me. I gotta censor it. This is too steamy for the tube. Too rude for the tube. Oh, I like this one. She got the bun hair. YouTube is just a foot. Chill out, YouTube. And drawing feet from memory. That's the new gimmick YouTube video. Space buns. Oh man, there's like a story. There's a story that I want to write. I'm probably gonna write more of it when I'm on vacation. Um, and a character has this hairstyle, and it's and it's important to the plot. Oh man, I can't wait to write it though. It's not gonna be a comic. It's gonna be a light novel. I am gonna draw like important scenes, but other than that, um, yeah, I want to draw it. I can't wait to work on it, or at least finish a chapter. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to draw the important character, like the foreground characters. My dog is dancing, dancing dogs, dance word dogs. That's what I like to see. Oh, I reached 640 subscribers. That's awesome. Thank you, everybody. What a mood. I want this one to look more on the side. And probably... Uh-oh, sorry. Sometimes my shortcuts can be finicky. Uh-oh. So they're like this. Wait, did I? Okay, yeah, I have the Josai that you recommended me. I'll keep that on. I'll keep that on the list. It's on the list, and I appreciate it. This one will surely help me grow. I wonder how Beyonce feels. What did Beyonce do? Other than marrying Jay-Z, I guess. After SZA's getting one more Grammy than her, she'll be fine. Oh man, what a highly successful uh billionaire going to feel about not winning another award to say how highly successful they are. I can't relate. Like, good on her. Good on SZA. Good on Beyonce for being there. Beyonce is so pretty. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's true. Don't know what I can say about that. Now that head looks a little bit better. No, this is probably her. Maybe I'll draw another girl here because the pose looks like it. What brand of pen are you using? I'm using the G pen mostly for sketching. I should have. Oh, man, I should have used the texture. Wait, I really should have used the texture pen because I like. Oh man, I'm not even using the. Oh well, this is sketching right now. What the heck? Oh, sorry. There's a call. Oh yeah, welcome back, Roblox. Welcome to this chat, Roblox at War. Give me a sec. Hold up. I got a scam call while all in the middle of my mom calling me. Anyway, what? Okay, Mason, what song reminds you of Travis? Oh my gosh, I think Between Friends. From I want to believe you can never catch me from Flying Lotus and Kendrick Lamar, or You're Dead, not You're Dead, but Between Friends from Captain Murphy, MF Doom, and Earl Sweatshirt. Yeah, scam calls be going crazy. Okay, nice art though. But do as you like for the fun. You got a job in wait. for fun, or do you got a job in art? I want to make this my career, so I'm going super hard on YouTube, and I feel like YouTube is a great tool to making that happen. So that's where I'm at. That's where I am right now, and I don't see a lot of YouTube people on YouTube or comic creators on YouTube doing stuff like this, like what I'm doing specifically. So it's a fresh market. It's a blue ocean right now. I say it's a pretty much a blue ocean. Like you have yeah, but I would say like probably between. I do want to make a. That reminds me. I do want to make a. I still want to make that a playlist, the character playlist of like songs that reminds me of characters or songs that I would think characters would listen to or enjoy. I have a Actually, I have a list, right? I can read that list that right now. I've written for Travis in his playlist. It was Kid See Ghost Reborn, like Kid Cudi and Kanye, MF Doom Accordion, Flying Lotus Never Catch Me, Dean Spencer Soap, Earl Sweatshirt Chum, Vince Staples Yeah Right, Lupe Fiasco Autobot, what was it? Mama's Mantra, Decca, Pretty Bangles, Your Best Friend's Jippy. Yeah, pretty much. You should post a video of your character's favorite. Post a video of your character's favorite songs. I might. I probably. Yeah, I should do that. I should. I just, maybe when I'm done doing all the backlog stuff, that's what I'm gonna do. I can finally make that a playlist. And plus, I was asking people on my whatchamacallit, on the community tabs, what songs that Travis would listen to. And somebody recommended OK, like the album of OK Computer from Radiohead. And I was like, that's odd. But okay, that sounds cool. Like I wouldn't imagine Travis listening to Radiohead, but that's a cool thing I can probably do. And plus, it'll expose me to more music as well. Okay, let's see what kind of hair would she have. I feel like she would probably have like bangs, maybe. Hmm. Give me what kind of hair? What kind of hair would she have? Would this character have? Give me a style. Styles in chat. Because I can't think of everything myself. Dark Academia. I feel like you're making stuff up. Let me look that up. Let me Dark Academia fashion. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can try to imitate that. Hmm. It's very curly. I'm still not I'm still not like completely understanding of curly hair. I see it's like straight at the top, but when it gets down, it gets curly. That's what I'm seeing. Me being an art fraud is going to be at display for everybody to see. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Something like this. Make the tail like that. It's whatever. Don't pay attention to her. Don't look at her. I said, don't you look at her. Okay. I might draw a guy up in here. Give him bad posture. Like this. Probably have his hands in his pockets like, yeah, what of it? Like classic Ryuji or something. His neck is extrude like that. Something like that. Probably expand his chest, his upper body like this. Have a little bit of indent to show something of an overlap. Yeah. And here we go. I might be getting the groove back. Draw something you're not used to, and then get back to drawing something that you're used to, and then X, Y, and Z, and bada bing, bada boom. You go straight to your room. I think he's wearing like typical straight attire. Straight freaking basic Purgatory Academy uniform. And their uniforms aren't even that fancy either. It's just polo shirts with khaki pants. That was essentially my school uniform. It wasn't like what you get in anime. It's not as fancy as that, or like a boarding school. It's just wear these kinds of clothes and don't stand out, and you're good. And I'm like, actually that fits this atmosphere. It's like nothing special. Don't even try to be special. It's fine. Hellhole. Yeah, man. It is what it is. And like you just get used to it, you know? Now let's see. So it's like that. Let me do this. Draw the collar like this. A little bump. Actually, no, he doesn't have a face, but he does have a hairline. It's gonna be like that. His ear is over here. Let's see. What kind of hair would he have? Give me a male hairstyle. I think you probably would be looking up a little bit. He would probably be engaged with the conversation. Yeah, like that. Hmm. I think from here, I'll just start to draw silhouettes. Like that. Yeah, I should really try using textured pen a lot more. That's tapered. This is textured. Oh, okay. I kept using tapered pen. This is what I'm supposed to use. I gotta sketch that all that over again. Because I'm trying to use the textured pen to have that gritty feel to it. I'll draw over it some other day. So it's kind of like that. And there's like a speech bubble saying like he's been outcasting himself for a while. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I keep I keep bouncing around, but it'll get done soon enough. You know what I mean? It'll absolutely get done. Whoa! I just checked the subscribers again. I have an equal amount of videos and subscribers now. Hashtag we are so back. Let me work on this. Since I don't need to draw any new... I should have started with this since I don't need to draw any new character. Chat, give me features to draw this unsuspecting character. What features should I give this guy? Or girl? Guy or girl? Who's in this? Who's here? Who am I drawing? Guy or girl? Masculine or feminine? Right now. Right here, right now. Help me out, chat. Drawing with the chat. You're going to help me create Purgatory Academy. You gotta love background characters. Unibrow with little nose? Okay. Little nose. Unibrow, little nose. What else? You guys be the detective. You guys give me a what should we call it? Give me a description. What else? Oh, okay, so what's happening here? Um Lucifer is saying they're talking about the importance of playground of idea, not playground ideas, but school clubs. Lucifer says the point of school clubs are to make the students be focused on themselves, their interests, their egos, essentially, their ids. And once they focus completely on themselves, then they'll direct that focus into the real world and influence other people to be as self-focused, as focused on themselves. Okay. Look at this guy. Look at this confident man. Look at this confident dude. What? Oh. His mouth is too wide. I think I'll give him like a jaw esque. He has he has the Pixar, the DreamWorks look. What's his hair looking like? Chat, give me an idea. What's the hair situation? What kind of hair? What's the style? Okay. All right. I'll start off with a simple one. Maybe the face should be lowered a little bit. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Like a simple look. It kind of reminds me of Duncan from Total Drama, a little bit. Oh yeah, I'll give him a double chin. Why not? Why not? He looks like a Bobby. Like a Bobby Hill type. I don't know why. It just gives me like Chad Bobby vibes. What's the what should I give him? What other features does Chad Bobby Hill have? Actually, no, that's fine. This is fine. He looks fine. Like that. I'll draw the color. Like this. Alright. This is what I'm talking about, baby. This is looking sick so far. Here we go. Alley-oop. Okay, now this is getting the Purgatory Academy vibe that I'm looking for. Bold and scratchy. And messy. You don't think he's fine looking bald like this? Okay. That's wood. Oh. Okay. This is looking just fine. He looks like a football freshman guy who has some coupons for KFC. I like that. He looks like he's getting ready. He's after high school, he's gonna join the military. We're all Americans here. We respect the troops. The 4th of July was just 4 days ago. Okay. I think I'll draw like 2 more people. This one's gonna be a girl this time. And this is another thing that I really like about live streaming. I feel good about taking. I know I said like, oh man, I'm too slow like several times, but I'm like, honestly, it's nice. It's fine. Knowing that people are just having a good time, just watching, enjoying the process of creating comics and just interacting, it's cool. You gotta enjoy the little things. I'm gonna give her dimples. Just cuz. Let's see. I love the feel of this pen sometimes. It has a personality of its own sometimes. You know what I mean? Yep, can relate. I'm like, why isn't this feeling like Purgatory Academy? It's like, oh, I wasn't using the right pen. He looks like he knows something. Yeah, she knows the path to evil. Give me a hairstyle. Oh yeah, and welcome to the chat, Boss B. How do you be? Hope you be doing well. Okay. Draw on this horn right here. She got a model pencil neck right here. Imagine the horns had a tiny head at its end. Bob hair. Bob hair? What's that? Let me look at that. Let me look that up. Oh, cool. Alright. Bob hair. I'm looking at it. New short bob hair stuff. There's... Okay. Goofy owl. Goofy owl horns. Okay, I see... This is what I see at the beginning. On top. Because it fits the shape of the face, you know? Okay. I'm looking at the first thing that I see on Google Images, so... So it might not match. And plus, this woman doesn't have... My reference woman doesn't have ears. It's the Karen haircut. Okay. Karen haircuts are all the rage with high school girls, I guess. It's by excellence. Okay. This is a doodle of what I saw with my images. Oh, she's evil with an we'll call the manager. We'll call the manager indeed. Yeah, these aren't even demons. These are just like random students. My mom's wait, my mom watching me suffer when I told her I would like the food, which should taste awful. Aw, my mom says that I look like a toothpick. I mean, it is what it is. It's your metabolism. What are you supposed to do about it? You know? Now let's see. Where are you from? I'm from the U.S., East Coast. Where are you from? East Side. Yeah, this is pretty cheerful. EU, European Union, East Coast, West Coast. Dang. I'm going global. Wait, European Union isn't it morning where you're from? Where you're at right now? 2 a. Dog, get some sleep. It's good for you. I'm about to end the stream anyway, though. Because it's about that time. I usually end streams around 8 p.m. And I can finally relax. Like, there's room for... Actually... Yeah, there's room for one more face right over here, but I'll save that till next time. The hair does not fit. That's what I saw. That's what I saw. The Karen hair. Oh, should it be like shorter? But I love it. Okay, I'll keep it then. These kids look like they're from a different era, like from a greaser movie or something like that, like from a freaking like a 70s 80s. What a like a high school film. Red Bull gave the Karen wings. It gave her horns. Man, look at that. Like only a demon would do something so repulsive to have to have their hair. Oh man, was scrolling on my phone and this stream came up. I'm glad to see black creators doing their thing. Prayer hands. That's what I like to. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to hear. Imagine she was bald. How do you about how do you feel about being a black man in America? I feel like a black man in America. That's how I feel. It feels pretty great. I get to do what I do in America. Against the Bob Haircut Coalition. Come on, bro. Let's see what kind of hit. Oh, I got a jawed. Let me see. Let's give him a rounded thing. This guy looks like I like to do bad things. He has that aura. Do you like pickled eggs? I don't think I've tried pickled eggs. I think pickled eggs are sour, like all things pickled. There you go. I'm just going with the shape that came up first. And I'm like, I want a round. It looks like a he looks like a Tic Tac. He looks like. I like this guy. Oh man, bro looks like a Tic Tac. He looks like that one person who is sweet but is has an annoyed face. he looks he looks like that. He looks like the bully from the Spider-Man show from back in the day. Wait, which Spider-Man show? What year? Do you remember? I know it's probably not like the '90s Spider-Man. The one with Josh Keaton. I gotta look that up now. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I think that was like the Amazing Spider-Man. He looks like the grandpa who was annoyed. This kid who was simply playing Minecraft. Spectacular Spider-Man, yeah. Oh man, I gotta draw a hair on this kid. He can't look perpetually 40. It doubles it. Yeah, we need more fat characters in Purgatory Academy. We need more fat representation. Don't let him be bald. He looks like Robert Kill. Triple J. What kind of? How many bald? Like no, I'll give him stubble. I'll give him stubble. How about that? He looks. He gotta look like a. He gotta look young enough, right? He still gotta look like he's in high school. Looks like a. He looks like a chia pet now. And now he looks like Jimmy from Bully. Oh man. It looks like it looks like someone drilled to his head. This is going in the final chapter, by the way. And now people are just gonna live with it. Live with this guy, just big hair. Give Boozy a fade. Oh man. Oh my gosh. The Drake haircut with the little heart. Nah. That's not even fitting. I'd rather do the fade. Whoa, that is a language that I cannot read. Welcome to the chat, Alex. I appreciate you stopping by. Oh man. Oh, a Drake haircut. You know, I'm gonna give him like that 3 lines. You know what I mean? Like you see some kids with the 3, with the 3 like tiger claws. Or leave the studio. You know, like some kids would have like hair like this, like the tiger claws. I'm done. I wasn't even thinking about that. Oh my gosh. That's not what I wanted. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Do you know Ronaldo's haircut? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm looking it up. From 2002. Let me check. Oh no. I don't know if I can make it look like Why am I spending so much time on this like character creator freaking looking guy that's only gonna show up for this one panel? Oh man, I gotta give H. That's a cup of milk. I like that. Yo, I gotta give. Oh man. Okay, I'll give this guy a Ronaldo haircut. It's so funny how obvious this just feels like a create a character like out of nowhere. I'm gonna give him a hoodie. I'm gonna give him a pullover. Oh man, it'd be hilarious and like in the future, people will be like screaming for a comeback of this design. He looks like he runs he runs fades for fun. He reminds me of that one kid that was that parody the Boondock. That was the parody from the Boondocks. Like, I like doing bad things. This kid looks like he likes doing bad things. Oh man, ex cousin. Oh my gosh, what even is this panel? Actually, I feel like I can move it to the side a little bit to center it. Oh man, you guys are diabolical. Oh man. And look how small he is compared to like the whole double page. these boys, these boys looking evil as hell. Oh man, that's so funny because like no other character from Purgatory Academy looks like this. Like, he's and then we just go back to like regular looking people of other. He's the main protagonist of another story. Yeah, probably he's gonna get all the fanfare, and people are just gonna bug me to draw more of that character. Like, what's his story? What's the story of the guy that looks like he runs fades for fun? Oh man. They look like they say, "Well, all lives matter." Please, if you do a spin off, remember him. Oh man, I'm 8 minutes over time, bro. Like, that's all I got time for right now, for this night. All right, you guys take it easy. Have a nice, enjoy your night, and F in the chat. Go get some sleep. It's like 3 a.m. probably. It's been a pleasure. All right, you guys take care.